Yeah, hi everybody, Peter back for yet another video. Today I'm going to do album versus album again. So I've done this lots of times before. I'm going to do the Rolling Stones. I'm just bringing up the songs here on Spotify. Going to do Goat's Head Soup from 1973. So we'll talk a bit about that. It's going up against today's Some Girls from 1978. So they're the two albums I'm talking about. The only difference in the lineup between these two is Mick Taylor was in for Goat's Head Soup, and for um, Some Girls was Ronnie Wood. So the other four members were the same: Keith, Mick, Charlie, and Bill. So both have got 10 songs, but we'll just talk about Goat's Head Soup first from 1973. Now, starts off with Dancing with Mr. D. This is a really grinding sort of slow song, but very sinister sounding. I love it. I love the vocal. It's quite enticing, his vocal, and it really gets you into the song. A really good Stones deep cut, I think. I like the sinister sound of the vocal and the music as well. The mesh of that, it's a great opening. Love Dancing with Mr. D. Next is 100 Years Ago. This is quite a nice, good tune. It's quite, in some parts it's mellow, but it does have it gets a bit up tempo. Very good track. 100 Years Ago. I think it's a pretty decent song from the Goat's Head Soup album. Then Coming Down Again. This is featuring Mick sings on this too, but it's basically Keith on the vocals. A nice sax part in this song, very mellow, very melancholy sort of song. One of my favorites. I think it's a pretty excellent song from the album, and you can hear Mick in the background. It's basically Keith though. He does a pretty good job on it. As I said, the sax solo's great. Yeah, very nice track. Coming Down Again. Next one is quite a bit of a rock song. Do Heartbreaker. A lot of people love this song. I like it too. I think it's it's about violence, New York City and all that sort of thing, and yeah, about the heartache of all that. Great vocal from Mick. Very good rock tune. I think it's one of the better ones on here. But I really like this album. Pretty much all the way through, actually. Next is the big hit, the ballad Angie. Good vocal from Mick. Nice acoustic song, but a huge song back in the day. A great hit by them, a great single. Obvious choice for a single, really excellent tune. Next is Silver Train, good rocky number. Not my favorite, but I do like it. It's quite up tempo. It's got a good vibe to it, good feel to it, really good. Next is Hide Your Love. It's all right, but it drags a little for me sometimes. It's one of the. Is it the weakest on here? It wouldn't be up the top of my list on the album anyhow, put it that way. But it's not too bad. I don't mind Hide Your Love. Winter, this is the song I love. This is one of my favorites by them. Definitely could be a top 5 of ever, but if I'm talking about Stone songs. Very melancholy, very heartfelt, great vocal from Jagger. Great atmosphere to the song. Great guitar part in the middle of a song by Mick Taylor. Just a wonderful ballad. Yeah, just an awesome track. Love that. I like Can You Hear the Music? The next track, pretty decent track. If not my favorite, but yeah, I can get into it. And the very controversial Star about rock star life, all that sort of thing. Very controversial song, but it's a good rocker. Great guitar parts in it. Really nice. So that's that. So what you can take from that I find it pretty impressive album, pretty much all the way through. Standouts would be I love Angie Winter. What's it? Do Heartbreaker, I guess. But yeah, those three are pretty good. But the album's pretty good all the way through. Next we'll go on to we'll talk the 1978 album, Some Girls. Now this was a huge album for them. 6 times platinum in the States, in the US. I always liked it. It's a really damn good album. Let's bring up the songs. Let's see. Ronnie Wood was in the band at this time. As I said, a huge album, sort of a bit late 70s, sort of, would you say comeback album? I don't know about that, but yeah, it's sort of, they had another high point in the career with this. Let's see, bring the songs here, they are. Yep, 1978, the famous cover with all the heads on it, the celebrities, which was, I think a lot of the celebrities didn't like it. They ended up changing it, a lot of it. I don't know the full story, but something like that. Big song to start, Miss You. It's a reaction to pretty much fitting with the disco era. Is it a disco song? No, it's poppy. It's catchy. He does that part in the middle where he slows down and he's talking, which I quite like. It's quite an interesting part of the song, but it's got a good groove to it. Great drums from Charlie Watts. Really good. Really, I could see why it was a hit. It's a pretty catchy tune. When the Whip Comes Down, it's a good rocker. Not my favorite, but I like it. I think it's a typical Stones, one of those riff rockers they do. Good tune. Just My Imagination, that's running away with me. That's the cover. I think it's pretty good. I think they've not a standout for me, but it's a well done version of the song. I think they do a good job on it. Next song is quite racy. The lyrics, Some Girls, the title track. It's a bit slowed down. Yeah. I guess it's got quite a bit of a bluesy feel to it. His vocal is quite good on it. But the lyrics are very racy. There's very controversial lyrics. But I like the song itself. I think it's an excellent tune. Lies, back to the riff, those riff rockers they do. Quite an excellent song. Nothing really wrong with it. Would it be a favourite on the album? No, not for me, but it's a pretty decent track. Now, Faraway Eyes, he's doing that mock, it's like a mock country vocal sort of thing, which is great. I love how they do this song. It's got that country of the slide guitar, the pedal steel guitar, and really nicely done song. Very emotive sort of song, and good lyrics, and I really love Faraway Eyes. It's one of my favorites from this album, most definitely. Back to the more rock, Respectable, one of their better rock tunes, riff rockers, I guess you could call. There was a clip for that, and yeah, great song. Before They Make Me Run, Keith on the vocal, pretty much talking about his drug situation. You can tell by the title, Before They Make Me Run. I like it. It's pretty good song. Got a good vibe to it. Like it. Beast of Burden, great song. One of their, could be the best from the album. I like Faraway Eyes too. They Miss You, but yeah, vying for the best on the album, I would say. Great song. Yeah, well written song, really good. Shattered's got a bit of a new wavy vibe, very bouncy sort of tune, interesting music, bit of a new wave vibe. I like it. I think it's a cool song. Fun sort of tune, really good. So there you have it. It's a pretty good album as well. So what do I pick as the winner? Yeah, very tight call this one. Let me see. Let me just think. It's very hard. I really haven't made this real decision about it, but let's go through the songs. Look, guys, I'm going to go for Goat's Head Soup as the winner. I just think, I don't know. It's just, I think it's just a little bit more consistent. I think with Dancing Mr. D starting off and what do you call it? It's got Do Do Do, Heartbreaker, Angie, all those songs. Winter is a great song. Great song from Goat's Head Soup. I just think I like Some Girls a lot, especially the second half, but it is for me with When the Whip Comes Down, Lies a little bit too, just my imagination. It's just a little bit light on it in the front for me. Just at the front of the album's a bit light. As far as I think the second half of the album is much better than the first half of the album. But really great album, a lot of great songs. But just think from start to finish, Goat's Head Soup's just a little bit more consistent. So I'm going to go for, not by a long way, I'm going to go for Goat's Head Soup as the my preference over Some Girls. But Some Girls is an excellent record. Being my top 6 or 7, I guess. But Goat's Head Soup's the winner for me, guys. There you go. So what do you think's better? It's just a personal preference, or what do you feel? Whatever you think's like listening to more, I guess. Yeah, but I considered Some Girls, but I just think this could change, of course. But yeah, I'll go for Goat's Head Soup as my pick over Some Girls. So how would you do it? What do you think of these albums? Comment down below, subscribe, all those things, guys. I'll see you guys for another video. Won't be too far away. Many more videos to come. What do you think? I'll talk all things Stones down below, and subscribe and all those things. Thanks, guys. See you again for another video. It won't be too far away. Bye for now. Bye.